Alright, so it looks like today I'm going to have to do something a little different. Instead of showing you the screen, I'm just going to have to do the camera. Because basically I installed OBS here at my girlfriend Sam's house, and shout out to Sam, by the way. And basically I installed OBS, and for whatever reason, software capture and window capture aren't working, but video capture device is working. So that means I can still record, and you can still hear my voice. Hopefully the audio sounds okay. It is going through an onboard microphone, so like it's not going to be great. But, you know, I'm going to do my best. So yeah, basically today I'm going to be feeding back on surgical shorthand round 6, which is that many fingers if you want numbers, versus, or rather, MCD versus Answer. Both incredibly talented writers. Very excited to be reading it. And for those of you that happen to be on, say, like YouTube at the time, those are their names currently on Rap-Royalty, both excellent writers. And I encourage you to check out more of their work, because both incredible. MCD's got a lot of music. Answer, also known as Purely Deaf, also has a lot of music, does comedy, very good at it. Shout out to Ness for putting this whole thing together, for setting this up. Fucking NC. NC started that meme. I hope you guys know that he started that meme. Fucking carried on. Thanks for setting this up. And that carried into like Wes, Vlad, all of them picking up. By the way, shout out to West Coast. I hope he's doing okay. DKON as well. I hope you guys can resolve whatever feud it was that you had with Disputer, because it's bullshit. Come on, guys. Like, why would you give up one of the most incredible writing communities that has ever existed? I'm not even saying on the internet. I'm saying bar none. This is one of the most incredible writing communities that's ever been. And you're going to leave that over some petty bullshit? Come on. You're smarter than that. I don't even need to try and convince you. You should know better. And I'm sure you feel it. Like, you don't want to be off the site. But as like a point of pride, you're off the site, and that sucks. Vlad came back. Like, why can't you come back? You know, West, Decon, Nemian's back. You know, he was, and like, there's no reason for it. There's really no reason for it. Anyway, I'm gonna put on some music so that there's a little bit of background while I talk, and hopefully, you know, that's going to be good. I'm going to put on some stuff off Kamikaze, because fucking Eminem's just monster. Like, it's not even fucking funny, man. This guy fucking killed it with this album. So shout out to Eminem. This is BaronX. Keep the fire alive inside you. Let's fucking do this. Let's read some feed. So we have topic rotten and forgotten. This is some dirty, dirty shit from the dirty. So we got MCD. MCD's verse reads as follows. Society's crumbled. Humanity hung by a thread. Our dwindling numbers would plummet till we no longer outnumber the dead. Hard opening. Oh my god, like, this is apocalypse you're showing us right now. It's fucking great. See, that's why like, I give so much respect to MCD. Came in as just an audio head, and he is writing bars above the level of most topical writers, because most topical writers settle. MCD does not settle. I fucking love it. And he will shut that shit down, so just be clear there. So, gotta concentrate against a clock I race. Got no time to waste. I'm already late. So good. Okay, so society's crumbled. Humanity hung by a thread. Our dwindling numbers would plummet till we no longer outnumbered the dead. Beautiful. Behind walls of barbed wire, we huddled as the pathogens spread. God, those are like 3 ridiculous, patently ridiculous, amazingly good opening bars. Then we hit line 4, because I have read these verses. I already have a vote in mind, I'll be honest. At the time of my recording this, I already know how I'm voting. I've already decided. And I'll show you. Okay? And rebuild civilization from the ground upwards. 100 summers reflect. That derailed so quick, it's like society's crumbled, humanity hung by a thread. Our dwindling numbers would plummet till we no longer outnumbered the dead. Behind walls of barbed wire we huddled as the pathogens spread. They're like passages flooded and nastiness heads, and like you could have kept going with the rhyme schemes, but instead rebuild civilization from the ground upwards. That just sounds weird, and it doesn't really match your rhyme scheme. 100 summers reflect. That's not even pathogen spread, outnumber the dead. I guess numbered the dead, summers reflect, but come on, MCD, you can do better than that. 3 bars of pure fire, man. Like, those 3 bars would fuck with anyone, alive or dead. They would fuck with anyone. Fucking put Edgar Allan Poe, put fucking Robert Frost, and fucking all of them, you know, put them up against this shit. Put Shakespeare up against this shit. He'd be hard pressed, man. That's why this community impresses me so much, because the skill is absurd. Those 3 lines, absurd. Absolutely absurdly good. 4th line, sucked. It's very average, very Bush League. And for me, it's just not good enough. Like, how are you gonna, you built up this great world, and I mean, there was actually no reason for you to go the light route with this, you know, rotten and forgotten, and they rebuilt the society. Things haven't been forgotten. Like, if it's like, this is like apocalypse shit, and you're saying, oh, everything was better. I didn't want the happy ending. I didn't want it. That's one way you could have fixed it. You could have not gone for the happy ending, because for me, it's bullshit, man. Like, you just did it because you're like, everybody likes that twist. I didn't want that twist. I wanted you to go darker, deeper, darker, because that's what it is. Rotten and forgotten. Make me fucking feel this shit. I want to hurt after I'm done with this. And I didn't. I rebuilt civilization from the ground upwards. 100 summers reflect. 100 summers reflect? What a weak way of describing something in language. Like, come on, man. 100 summers reflect? How soft of an ending could you have? Like, it's all hard and grimy, and then you're like, 100 summers reflect. Oh my god, it's so nice. Reflect on it. Come on, MCD. Alright, answers verse. Rotten and forgotten, with feeble pockets that only window shop at the commissary. When I first read this line, dude, what the fuck, answer? Window shopping at the commissary. For those that don't know, commissary is what you use to exchange in prison. You don't window shop at a pocket of commissary, because how do you transport contraband into prison? That's it. So this motherfucker, first line of his verse says, with feeble pockets. He's not talking about pockets, bro. He's not talking about I mean, I guess he could be, and that's what makes it, you know, a double entendre, that only window shop. What is window shopping? Like pulling it open with fingers and checking what's inside there? That is disgusting. You are a sick human being. That is rotten. Rotten. Now show me forgotten. Window shop at the commissary. By the way, if you eat some bad stuff, it smells pretty fucking rotten. Guys, this fucking answer, man. Answer, in my opinion, has some of the best and most creative concepts of anyone. anyone. That's not even a joke, man. This guy is a fucking sick animal. He's a fucking beast of a fucking human being, and I love it, man. Like, that's why you're good at comedy. That's why you're good at battling, because you come up with these concepts. And, like, feeble pockets that only window shop at the commissary. If people didn't know what commissary was, and they didn't know what goes on in prison, they'd be like, oh, okay, he's window shopping, you know, at prison, I guess. He keeps a locket, but lonely limbo stops for the gone and buried. Oh my God, that's beautiful language. With feeble pockets that only window shop at the commissary, he keeps a locket, but lonely limbo stops for the gone and buried. Her face dissolved in antiseptic, he remarked on her phantom shape. He put up walls that manifested into bars that he can't escape. Whoo! Motherfucker! Are you fucking kidding me? Anybody that disses that and says this is fucking text, these are lyrics, man. And that is fucking killer. That is really good. With feeble pockets that only window shop at the commissary, he keeps a locket, but lonely limbo stops for the gone and buried. Her face dissolved in antiseptic. He remarked on her phantom shape. I don't like on her. Maybe remarked at her phantom shape. At. Because I wanted an up note there. Her face dissolved in antiseptic. He remarked at her phantom shape. He put walls that manifested into bars that he can't escape. You see that at. And if you put at in there, and maybe the in antiseptic, like maybe it could have been a with. But I guess dissolved in an, so I guess you get the, I forget what the device is, where, like, consonants or whatever the fuck. I don't know, man. I didn't invent it. So yeah, basically, really good. I would have said her face dissolved with antiseptic. The width, I feel like would have been better there. But in works, dissolved in antiseptic. That's why I didn't notice it when I read it, but remarked at her phantom shape. I think that would have been better because it just makes it read cleaner. Her face dissolved in antiseptic. He remarked at her phantom shape. He put up walls that manifested into bars that he can't escape. Oh! Boom! Like, MCD, I loved your first three lines, but if you can't see why I'm giving Answer the vote here, you know, you gotta give more respect to your opponent, because he fucking crushed, man. Like, if you had done this, society's crumbled, humanity hung by a thread, our dwindling numbers would plummet till we no longer outnumbered the dead. Behind walls of barbed wire, we huddled as a pathogen spread back to the bread and faster to fence and the faster to land. You know, something like the last part I was just making stuff up, but like that's the flow you could have been on. And instead you said, and rebuilt civilization from the ground upwards, 100 summers reflect. I'm done with the X. This is a caterpillar. I rap Attila till I wrap you up like the back of Nilla. That black manila, that folder, that Folgers, that soldier on. I'm feeling like I hold the dawn up inside my open palms. Didn't even wrote this one. Wandy. Society's crumbled. Humanity hung by a thread. See, like, those three lines, fucking beautiful. Even when I just, like, spit them like that, beautiful. And rebuild civilization from the ground upwards. 100 summers reflect. Come on. Fell flat. Answers with feeble pockets and only window shop at the commissary. He keeps a locket, but lonely limbo stops for the gone and buried. Her face is all been antiseptic. He remarked on her phantom shape. He put up walls that manifested into bars that he can't escape. You know, like you could fucking spit that shit. Bring me along. The answer is firing. What's the question? Now it's getting dire. Alright, so let me pause this so I can have no distractions. So fucking fantastic verses. MCD first three lines would have fucking give anyone in the world trouble. Anyone alive or dead. Fourth line, I didn't like it. I just thought it was way weaker than the rest of it. Like, it was so good. And it was just like, okay. And it's like, how do you go from fucking straight 9s and 10s to fucking, like, a 4? How you do that? Like, you can't do that. Answer was on it the whole time. He kept the fucking pedal to the floor, and he killed it, man. He really brought an impressive verse. This motherfucker is going to be tough to beat. If he's writing like this, man, like, you got to remember, this guy hasn't been writing topicals that long. Neither is MCD. So, what the fuck, man? This is amazing. Like, this surgical shorthand is so cool because, like, even like, text battlers can write a tight 4 bars. They can do that. The difference in topicals, you got to keep that going. You got to keep fleshing out that story with every line. Do this shit for 40 lines, and you could be fucking text topical champion. I'm not kidding. Do that shit. The shit that you guys are doing for 40 lines, fuck, man. You guys are giving anybody a run for their money, but you got to keep creating. You got to keep coming up with these concepts. Like, for example, as I describe my room, I try to get the highs in tune, but I don't know where the music is. I look around and I see what Euclid did without mathematics, and I get back to the brackets that I math upon. I'm the master pawn when I blast upon anybody that cast a Ron. Not Rowan the cat, because he's laughing on him. Spit up a hairball when Bear rips up like an assassin on him. Autumn and dusk with dacks and duckeries. Spectacular, but I'm actually up with these. I love you guys. Alright, what can be said? My vote goes to Answer. I'm sorry, MCD, but I think you could tell. I'm being genuine, man. He had the better verse. Like, what can I say? What can I do? You know, it's like, I only speak the truth, my friends, and you both are fucking brilliant, just incredible, top-notch writers, and I respect the shit out of both of you. I love you both. And MCD, what happened, man? I picked out a beat. I think I even wrote a first verse for our collab, and I've heard nothing. I wanted to do a track with you, my friend. You too, Answer. Come on, pick up the mic. Let's see what Purely Deaf is on. Yo, we got a cipher on Discord. So, like, message me or whatever for the Discord link. But, I mean, once Disputer's up for it, we can just make a sticky thread on Rap-Royalty and make it, like, the official fucking Discord. Because we have one thing. We can certainly guarantee there will be no fuckery. I'm gonna make sure of it. Rap Royalty is the fucking center, man. Like, there's not gonna be any of that fucking bullshit with, like, you know, secretly colluding to, like, do other bullshit. No. I'm gonna fucking shut that shit down. Just like MCD's signature, I will shut that shit down. Just so we're aware. I'm going to feel bad about it. Yeah, I'll feel like a dick, you know, having to, you know, stop that shit. But Rap Royalty, man, I'm so thankful for this site. I'm so thankful for all of you guys, man. Like, everybody on the site, not even just the battlers here. In case you listen to this feed, man, you guys are the fucking superheroes in this fucking story. Sorry about swearing so much. I should try and not do that so much, but I use it, like, emphatically, so theoretically I'm okay, but I don't know how that works. I don't know who makes the rules on language and communication and stuff, but anyway, my vote goes to Answer. You guys are, I almost swore again, but I didn't. Swore again rhymes with Oregon, so. But I'm an organ transplant. It means I moved from there, or maybe I got one removed. Now, my friend Craig, CJX, shout out to him. Shout out to D3 as well. He is an organ transplant because he moved to Oregon and then he moved back. So he's the truest sense of an organ transplant. Anyway, yeah, thank you. Thank you for listening, I guess. Thank you for watching if you did so. You know, I'm sure I gesticulated and did ridiculous things with my hands and my face and stuff. And also you can see my neck vein popping out and stuff because I don't play around. I go hard in the paint when I play. Hard in the paint when I slay. Yeah, so Yeah, all right. Keep the fire alive inside, you guys. Peace.